Ireland may not seem like it's at the forefront when it comes to new technology, but this morning we're looking at some great new telephone products created right here, one of which promises to give you free phone calls for life. Joining me now to talk us through these exciting new ideas is our technology expert, Colin Baker from Back from the Future, and the man behind those free calls, Chief Executive with Blueface, Alan Foy. Good morning to both of you. Nice to meet you, Alan. Free phone calls for life, and you are effectively announcing the end of the phone bill. Tell us more, please.
Well, basically, first of all, thanks for having me on, Mark. Blueface is an Irish telecoms company which is powered by the internet, effectively, so I'll talk a bit about that later on. But what we've outlined is a new offer, which is basically €199, buys you this phone, you get to keep your number, and we give customers across the country, residential customers across the country, free landline calls for life.
So $199 upfront?
Upfront, to buy the phone.
And that's it?
That's it.
The last bill you will get for landline
for a landline call. So basically, if someone wants to make a call on a mobile or make an international call, they can top up their credit online and they can make those calls. But in order to make and receive a landline call, they get to keep their number and they can ring away every day.
OK, you must have broadband, otherwise
that's
you can't
the one thing you need, exactly. Basically, if you have a decent broadband connection, this phone will work absolutely perfectly. This box here sticks into your broadband modem, and obviously you can have the phone, it's a cordless phone, so you can use it throughout the house.
Now, what about if you want to make calls to mobiles? For example, all my kids have mobile phones, so if I want to use the house phone, I have to ring them on their mobile. What happens with this?
Well, basically, you go online to our website, which is blueface.ie. You log into your account. You can top up your credit. So, you know, a lot of people in Ireland are used to topping up credit these days for their mobile phone. They just go on, top up their credit, and actually our mobile rates are cheaper than Eircom's, and our international rates are what I call Skype-like rates. OK. When it looks too good to be true... It often sounds too good to be true, yeah.
It usually is too good to be true, so where's the catch here?
Well, it's funny because I've had a few interviews like this, and there is no catch. I mean, well, the catch, I suppose, the only catch that might be thrown at us is effectively that this offer is for the life of the phone, so as long as the phone lasts. Now, unless your dog is going to eat this phone and chew it up, or you're going to throw it out the window, you're fine. But and even if that happens, you just buy a new phone for another, whatever, 50 or 100 quid, or whatever it might be at that time. But ultimately, this is a revolutionary offer. Blueface was the first telecoms company in this country to do away with line rental, and you know, we see a lot of it lately in the last few months. You know, oh, no line rental. Blueface did it in 2005. We were the first to introduce unlimited call plans. And now everyone else is following suit. And now we're the first telecoms company in this country to say, well, actually, you know what, don't pay for landline calls again.
And how are you going to make your money on this?
Well, we're hoping, obviously, that people will make mobile international calls in order to generate some revenue. Ultimately, we have other offerings, and we'll have other offers coming down the line, because basically Blueface is a technology-driven telecoms company. So we have things like call conferencing products and so on that maybe, you know, if you want to contact your
Does
kids.
this system work anywhere else in the world? Is there a template or a prototype somewhere else that we can look at?
Somewhere else? Well, I suppose effectively Blueface is like Skype, but effectively you don't need to use your PC to use it. So the technology that drives Blueface is very similar to Skype. It's internet telephony, effectively. Only, you know, with Skype you have to open your laptop, open the PC, stick on the headset. It's a bit clunky. And what we do is we basically, I suppose, disintegrate that and let you keep your number, use a normal phone, which most people are comfortable with.
We've got pretty low penetration of broadband rates in this country, don't we?
Well, that's yeah, we were talking about this earlier on. You're quite right. Effectively, broadband penetration is low. However, in the main city areas, broadband is pretty decent. And in the last few years, it's got even better. And with the rollout of WiMAX and other technologies, I mean, we're really getting places. Now, when Blueface launched in 2004, 2005, broadband, you know, penetration was quite low. But equally, the speeds were quite low, and now it's much faster.
Yeah, improving.
You know, as I say, the guys who set up Blueface were two really smart guys. You know, two kind of smart engineers. They built this wonderful car, but the motorway wasn't ready yet. The motorway is there when we have the car.
Colin, this is just one of a couple of amazing developments that are taking place. I noted in the paper this morning now Google are looking to introduce a phone which will actually translate your text into something like 6,000 different languages.
Which they already have the technology for.
And in fact, that they can take it one step beyond that, and that there's voice technology, voice recognition technology that's coming out.
Again,
where
that's
I'll be able to
there,
speak
they're just
in English
linking it all together.
And somebody could understand me in Russian.
I think it's more about taking existing technology or inventions that are out there already, like Blueface have in this case. Skype is already out there. This is a a sort of a development, a next stage of Skype. It's taking technology that I know about and that I can spout about all day and putting it in a package that appeals to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite amazing. For the 100, it would appear as if you're not getting an awful lot for the 199. You just get the phone and you get that. I'm assuming you can have more than one phone in the house, can you?
You can run a couple of numbers off this. So basically, this box here sticks into your broadband modem, and there's a little base station, a charger, very similar to most cordless
Anybody
phones.
who has the cordless Aircom phones will know exactly.
Very similar.
It's exactly
practically
the same.
identical. Yeah.
Now, there's also another development as well, Colin, whereby effectively our phones are turned into remote controls, and they allow us to interact with television and all the rest of it. What's that called?
This, in-time media from Mayo IT. It was essentially,
obviously.
It came about a chap called Julian Ellison. Came out with, originally actually back in 94, 95, he was in charge of developing BBC's website. So way back when companies didn't really have websites at the very inception of the internet as we know it today. Nowadays what he's working on is a development of what we see as texting votes into the likes of Strictly Come Dancing and I'm a Celebrity, get me into there or out of there. And instead of just texting, which can be slow and expensive, he's developing an interface whereby you pick up your phone and it's in real time, it interfaces with the TV show. So instead of just having text 1, 2, 3 for Mick Hucknall or whoever it is, you actually get the interface live on screen in colour and you get to pick your votes on screen. And you get live interaction on there. Apparently it's going to be cheaper, it's going to be faster, it's going to be more transparent in terms of voting scenarios.
How long before that's available to real people?
Well, they're already testing it on the Strictly Come Dancing and things like that already. It'll be only a matter of months by the looks of things before we'll see it in the mainstream.
This is available, ready to go now, Alan?
Ready to go on the website.
Okay, so people go to what?
www.blueface.ie.
And
I have checked it. There really is no catch. It is €199 and it is free phone calls because I'm trying to blag a phone out of myself at the minute.
Well, you're on your own there, mate. Alan, I want to wish you all the very best because it's people like you that are going to hopefully dig this country out of the doo-doo that it's in economically at the moment. So we wish you well with it.
Actually, can I just say thank you to Ireland AM for showcasing an Irish SME? I think it's a great...
Not at all. If you've got any more, then we'll be more than happy to provide a shop window for you.